Well, how you doing, Beatle people? I'm gonna put in my 2 cents of the 50th anniversary of Abbey Road. Uh, this is uh, this is a bootleg, and I'm gonna get right into it. I'm anxious about the Abbey Road. Anything the Beatles put out, I get real hyped up about, and if it's a new release or whatnot, because I can imagine how it was back in the day when a Beatle album was being released. Everybody was, really, really into it. Couldn't wait to get it. But anyway, the 50th anniversary of Abbey Road. We already knew, it was like Let It Be and Abbey Road. We know Peter Jackson's doing the movie, doing the remake of the movie, and Giles Martin just announced a few days ago, and all the other Beatles sites and stuff that I'm on. Everybody announced that the 50th anniversary of Abbey Road is going to be remixed. Okay, take this out of the plastic because it's the glare showing on this. And there's plastic. Okay, plastic on plastic. Um, this has it's called this right here is a bootleg, and what's on this bootleg is basically what's going to be on the remix with Giles Martin. I got it on it. I'm gonna read some things off, but anyway, this right here, I got this probably 6 something years ago, and it's called "The Beatles Crossing the Other Side of Abbey Road." The other way, no, the Beatles, the other way of crossing Abbey Road outtakes. Okay, and let me see if I can. I know it's kind of a glare. Um, but it's the pictures of them crossing because there's plastic over this. But anyway, it's on the it's probably better like that. Um, it's on the Odeon label, that German label, and it folds out like that. Just has a blank picture of the Beetle 28th Beetle, and then it has the credits on the back, and then which is interesting, it has all these little pictures of the Beatles. Hope that's coming in. It has all these little pictures of the Beatles. Them crossing, Paul, uh, Paul with his sandals on, and then there's that the top part, and what, and then of course the famous picture of them just sitting there waiting across Abbey Road, and I believe Paul said that that picture of him talking to John was like he's talking to him about his taxes, and John's like, he was, I don't think he really understands, about his taxes. You really need to talk to him. So that's what Paul had said. But this is an interesting CD. This is the little slip for. This is what the sketch up that Paul had done. His sketch on what he thought. Walking across Abbey Road. Should be like, or how it should be. As taking a picture of. um, yeah, it's on the the Odeon label. And it just has, I'm going to read off the tracks to it. Um, it has Come Together, Take One, Something Jam, Early Basic Track, Different Vocal, Maxwell Silverhammer, Early Basic Track Mix, Oh Darling, Early Mix, Different Vocal, Octopus's Garden, Early Basic Track Mix, I Want You, She's So Heavy, Early Take with Paul on vocals, Come and Get It, Alternate Mix, Oh I Want You, unreleased Lennon song, Because, alternate mix. Tracks 10 through 18, huge melody, early assembly mix. You Never Give Me Your Money, different vocal. Sun King, Mr. Mustard, Her Majesty, Pop Theme Pam, She Came In Through the Bathroom Window. Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, and The End. And then there's bonus tracks on here. Maxwell Silverhammer, Take 5, Octopus's Garden, Take 2, Never Give Me Your Money, Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight, Take 13, the end, and then the end was the 1996 remix. I'm gonna get this as soon as it comes out. Of course, like I do anything else when it comes to Beatles. Really, one reason this is because you can see it's kind of weird. Um, like Giles is doing these three. These are like the three ones you see in the back. The White Album, Sergeant Pepper, Abbey Road, and I got the 3D on top of the regular picture. Those are my three favorite Beatle albums that I can actually sit there and say, okay, yes, White Album, Sergeant Pepper, and Abbey Road. And it's weird how it's on my wall and he's going, it's just winning through that time period. Of course, it's 67, then 68, then 69. But I can't wait for it to come out. On my site that I'm on, a Beatles site, it tells you about what the Abbey Road is gonna partake of, what's gonna have in it. Abbey Road Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition, 4 discs, 12 by 12 hardcover book to house. CD1, new Abbey Road stereo album mix. CD2, demos and outtakes. CD3, demos and outtakes. Disc 4, Blu-ray, Dolby mix of the whole album, 5.1 surround of the whole album, stereo mix of the whole album. Book limited edition. Although we have seen a draft of the 3 CD track list, this was not final. Okay, that's what they're saying on here. And then CD2, I Want You, She's So Heavy, like Billy Preston on organ, Goodbye. It goes on and on and on. You can go on, Google it and go on and find out, of course, what's all going to be on here. Abbey Road Anniversary Deluxe Edition 2 CD, Abbey Road Anniversary Edition 1 CD, Abbey Road Anniversary Super Deluxe Edition 3 LP box, Abbey Road Anniversary Edition 1 LP, 180 gram 1 LP featuring the new stereo album mix. Okay, so and like I said, this is going to be good for me because I only have Abbey Road on the 2009 stereo, vinyl, and CD, and I believe that's it. So and I got my stereo 2009 stereo packed up in a box. So every time I want to listen to the 2009 stereo, the 2009 ones that came out, the stereo CDs that came out, I have to go into my Beatles box division just to dig it out, just to listen to Abbey Road. So I'm glad you're putting this out, so I don't have to do that no more. But because I only have it on 2 formats, and everything else I have 4 different formats of. But just for some reason, it's my favorite, and I don't have Abbey Road. But I used to have the original Abbey Road, and throughout the years, moving and stuff, I probably sold it or whatever, back in the day. But my favorite album, like I said, We're All Waiting, and this is, a good thing. Like I said, we're all Beatle fans and stuff, so we're all going to get these outtakes and demos and stuff. So, that's, and then they're just now starting to come out, just like everybody was, collecting the, the BBC and they have all that BBC stuff on bootleg. Now it's all on CD. But, Beatle fans, we just want to hear the stuff that we haven't heard and dig deep. And now it's coming out to where it's being remixed, and we're getting all these goodies that we have collected on CD or on vinyl or whatever throughout the years, and now it's going to be all in, this anniversary edition. Can't wait for it. It's, 1969. Abbey Road is a iconic album. The picture of it itself, them walking across Abbey Road, is an iconic picture. I got to get to the UK someday just so I can walk across Abbey Road, say I walked across Abbey Road. But this album, can't wait for it to come out. I know everybody's excited. So, can't wait till September. What is it, the 26th or 27th, I believe. I think it's the 27th. September 27th is when they're going to release Abbey Road and stuff. So go ahead, and whenever it's time to pre-order, everybody's going to be pre-ordering and enjoying this iconic, beautiful album. Thank you. Have a nice day, and I'll talk to you soon.